Welcome back, everyone. This is part 3 of my interview with none other than our Executive Chairman, Dato Sri Vijay. Let's dive right in, shall we? Popular leaders such as Steve Jobs and Elon Musk have some form of narcissism. Do you think there are healthy traits of narcissism that can actually drive success?
You see, the question is, when you take it to the extreme, narcissism becomes, your main, essentially, it's mainstream. Are you with me? There's not, you're totally focused on that. And that is self-destructive. So if you are ever going to, in some form or another, become a leader, the trick about great leaders is that if they're performing, they're too focused on the job. Narcissism in any level requires a lot of hard work, all right? And in order to propagate it and keep on working on it, you're constantly doing it. It's vanity. At the end of the day, it's vanity, is it not? When you start believing your own hype, that's a slippery slope. And the only way is down. So every one of us need to actually have a habit or a practice or a balance whereby we adjust ourselves regularly. Are you with me?
What would you do if you had a high-performing manager who has a reputation of being toxic to a degree, and this is affecting their team's morale? How important is team morale to the company if they are in fact delivering, the team is actually delivering, but the morale is low?
Some of my best teachers, and in fact, some of my I would say better teachers in high school, because I come from a previous generation where teachers had no issue with discipline, no issue with lashing out, no issue with, being disciplinarians. Are you with me? So some of them were not liked. In fact, I would go as far as to say they were hated. And yet, they are the ones who pushed me to perform the best possible results of my school career in that particular subject. Mm-hmm. Are you with me? So I'm not saying that the manager who is creating this low morale is doing that. Maybe he's not. But my question to you, it depends who's asking this question. If it is a subordinate asking me this question, my answer to him is, buddy, if you can survive this, you can survive anything. I don't really have too much sympathy for this. This high morale, low morale. Bosses come, bosses go also. Mm-hmm. And you must remember, if you are aiming to, at one point or another, surpass your boss, then you need to understand that this particular boss is either going to bring out the best in you or the worst. Now, if you're going to give up and step aside, the world is a big place. But these kind of bosses, they are everywhere. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to survive this one, how do you think you're going to cope the next time around?
So the next question I have, was there a time in your career where you experienced such a toxic environment that you knew you had to quit or leave that role? And how did you manage this experience?
The most toxic companies, or in fact, in my own experience, companies where I felt betrayed, as I told you earlier, and that I basically hung on and kept on performing to the best of my ability, have been the ones that have paid me off many, many times over in the years ahead. So it's never about the company that you're in. I've answered this question already to you earlier. It's never about the boss. It's never about the company. It's about you. It doesn't matter how toxic the company is. It doesn't matter how toxic the boss is. You just need to be better.
Right. Thank you so much for that. It was very insightful. It seems that's all the time I have with you. With that, thank you so much for your time and for giving me this incredible opportunity, Dato Sri. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and it's truly been an engaging session. To our audience, thank you for tuning in to In the Sphere with Vijay Eswaran. Remember to connect to Vijay Eswaran on social media, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to his channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.